the Hindus are getting killed, and Dr. Yunus is not taking any action against the killers or the fundamentalists or jihadis. And if an arrest warrant is issued, next day the killers, are free to go. So it's not a good situation. Also, women have been suffering, and the free thinkers are afraid to speak their minds because the jihadis threaten them, and the people are leaving the country out of fear. So it's not a good situation. So I hope that the election, if through election, if there is the party that believe or support liberation war, or who believe in secularism and also women's rights, if they come to power, I think that situation will change. But this election is kind of fast because the biggest political party, Awami League, is banned and they are not allowed to participate in the election. So, however, whoever comes to power, I think that situation would be better if they are pro-secularism. But the Jamaat-e-Islam is a very strong party now. If they come to power, I think that they will start, kind of establish Sharia law, and the women will suffer, and religious minority people will suffer a lot.
Since 1971, India had a very close relationship with Bangladesh. Bangladesh always had a friendly relationship.
Yeah.
India. But do you think that the present dispensation in India and the doings, there has been a lot of complaints against, a lot of allegations against the Modi government being, fundamental in the other way? Because there have been a lot of attacks on the carols in the Christmas season. There have been a lot of attacks against Muslims in the states which BJP rules. So do you think it has got anything to do with the change in Bangladesh now against?
No, I don't think that India has anything to do with the Bangladeshi killings, because Hindus are persecuted since 47, it should say, that they are leaving the country. So it is not that suddenly when Muslims get persecuted in India, so that the reaction broke out in Bangladesh is not like this. It has always been very much, kind of anti-Hindu mentality, but not among all people. It is just fundamentalists and jihadis, and they are increasing now because of the help of different governments. Ershad, Khaleda Zia, Hasina, all actually kind of encourage religious extremists to grow. It is their fault. They built unnecessarily mosques and madrasas. There are factories of jihadis. So if they grow, then what would happen? They would attack women and they would attack minority. And it is happening now. So we have to, the secular forces should be stronger and fight for equality and justice for everybody. For women.
Do you think the upcoming election is eyewash? It's a sham in itself?
I don't know. We have to wait and see.
Do you think the Nobel Peace Prize, whoever is bestowed with it, that itself is a big sham, because whoever has got it seems to have been...
He's not at all for peace. He is actually very much, pro-jihadis, pro-terrorists, pro-fundamentalists. And we didn't know that so bad people can get Nobel Peace Prize. Actually, in my speech, I spoke about that so many criminals got Nobel Peace Prize, so we don't have to trust this Nobel Peace Prize. Already we have seen that he doesn't support peace, and he actually, instead of peace, he created disturbance and kind of terror. He's kind of terrorizing people in Bangladesh.
You always spoke against extremism of any kind. Do you think India's secularism is at stake now? Is there any threat to India's secularism?
I don't think so. It is still a secular state, but in Bangladesh, it was a secular state. But afterwards, in 80s, there was the government created a state religion, which is Islam. If you create a state religion, Islam, then all the non-Muslim people become second-class citizens, So we don't want this. We want secularism back in our constitution. And I don't know if the political parties, if they want, they can make the country better. But if they want to use religion for their own political interests, then country will be destroyed.
Do you hope to go back to your nature?
I want to go back, but they don't allow me to go back.
Second revolution in Bangladesh.
Yeah, of course. Look what is happening in Iran. They are fighting against Islamic regime. So I think that this should happen also in Bangladesh.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.